Sitima Fowler, CEO of Capstone Information Technologies. I can't tell you how excited I am to be speaking with my guest today, Roland Williams. He is the only Western New York person to ever get to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl championship, and he has all the rings to support it. And he's a ESPN, and you have a lot of different credentials. Talk about what you are currently doing.
Well, I'm happily retired from playing in the NFL, 8 years. Now I live in Los Angeles, a broadcaster for ESPN, for CBS. I wrote a few books, but most importantly, I'm a proud dad of 3 little boys, 11, 8, and 4. And so I am focused on having as much success after football than I did during my NFL career. And I think that when you're trying to be successful, it comes down to the same principles that it took for me to be successful. You know, it starts with believing you can have success. It starts with having courage to take action every day to get 1 inch closer to your goals. It includes a whole lot of honesty. You know, me learning that I have to start again in my life after football with learning certain skill sets and pursuing passions. And it takes teamwork, and I'm thankful to have wonderful people around me that are helping me improve every day. And lastly, it takes perseverance. I think that when you keep that formula, that recipe all together, gives you a shot to win in life.
So basically, to summarize, you said believe in yourself, have the courage to pursue those beliefs. Then it needs a team. So it's not you by yourself, but you have to have the right mentors, right team supporting you. And last thing is perseverance.
Yes, and don't forget honesty.
And honesty.
That's one of the real ones.
Okay, so if you're a business owner and you're struggling to get your business off the ground and it's just not happening and you're faced with millions of issues and you feel like, okay, it's just not in the cards for me, what kind of advice would you give that person?
I would say that you have to reset your mental clock. It's so important in the NFL when you lose a football game, or you have a bad game. It feels like the whole world is coming down on you. Like you know, it makes it even tough to breathe sometimes. Your food doesn't taste as good. It affects your life when you really care about it. The important thing is mentally to reset the clock, to refresh yourself, to come back brand new that Monday, to have a great week, to set yourself up for success the following Sunday. And that's how it's done in football. And I think that's how it should be done in life. Refresh your mind and proceed with belief.
So when you say refresh your mind, you're talking about like yoga, meditation, or is it different for everybody?
Actually, it's all the above. I mean, I'm a fan of Bikram yoga. I believe in prayer. I believe in meditation. I think that you have to find out what works for you. But at the end of the night, it's important that you forgive yourself, that you let past failures go, that you focus on future success mentally, and then the rest will take care of itself.
Okay, wonderful. And just hearing about your story earlier when you talked about where you grew up in Rochester in a really bad neighborhood and getting to the point where the success you've achieved, I mean, you probably had millions of people telling you the wrong way to do things or take the wrong path. What do you think has kept you from taking the wrong path and just staying true to your goals?
I think it's a combination of being very fortunate, very blessed. I believe in a higher power. I think that I was called to do something larger than myself. Also having great mentors, people being around you just to guide you a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and help you through those things. And also looking inside. I think that's where a lot of people miss it. The power's inside. It's not external, it's inside. If you look inside, you can achieve greatness.
So is there a tip you can give as to what to take that abstract thing of looking inside really means?
I would say that have the courage to look inside and be honest about the things you do great, the things you do poor, and the things that you need to do to improve. And if you have that honest assessment on the inside, then take the courage to take action. All this stuff goes in the same circle. You have an opportunity to be successful, and I think it's important. I've seen it time and time again. It starts with an introspective look on a football team, not pointing the finger, inside first, and the rest can be better.
Thank you so much for sharing your tips. I appreciate it so much. This is so exciting, and thank you for joining us on RochesterRockstars.com, and hope to see you in another interview. Thank you.